Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread here for October 31st. Happy Halloween Friday as we head into the weekend. Mixed bag for you here on Friday night. And we got the MLB. We got game 6. Congrats to the Blue Jays. Coming back home up 3-2. Nothing like gotta win one of the next two in your own ballpark to crown the champs and get them in the World Series. What, in 32 years? We can fly the banner north of the border. Considering it's like, hey, why not? It's been about the length of us trying to hoist the Stanley Cup. I think it's about the same number up north of the border as well. So dominance down south, but hey, we may be able to bring one. And funny thing is there's going to be a new little battle, first ever in the history of the MLB that it started MLB this year outside of the U.S. will finish outside of the U.S. First time ever in the baseball that started outside of the U.S. To start and finish in MLB. So hey, got some other stuff to get to before we get to that. Welcome aboard. Glad you're here joining us. Subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. Got Vegas Al with me. Got Ninos with me. Covering 3 games, as I said, mixed bag. But before we do that, we'll see how everybody is as we head into the weekend. How you doing, Vegas Al?
Doing pretty good. We got a big weekend ahead of us. College football, close out this World Series. Going to get a little NBA action in today as well. So, ready to break it down.
Looking forward to it. It was a mixed bag of that equinox of sports where we get try to give you a look from a few different sports this time of year. And guess what? College basketball is right around the corner, so we'll try to throw in some of that there as well. I don't know where to Ninos. How are you doing here, buddy?
Yeah, happy Halloween to everyone, and yeah, congrats to the Blue Jays there. Definitely got their home field advantage looking good there for them. We can't even complain about that because they took 2 out of 3 right in LA, so can't even use that as an excuse if we end up losing this series. But hey, still rooting for my Dodgers, obviously, and if anyone can come back, it sure is these Dodgers. Obviously, not going to be easy with these Blue Jays catching fire at the right time, but hey, it should be a fun series at least. It's been a great one so far, and hopefully we got some more baseball.
It's been a great one so far. We've seen some records fall and get smashed. We've seen a record fall that was 74 years old, I think it was 74, 75 years old. First time a rookie struck out 12 in a World Series game. Shout out, good old Trey, you savage. That's just, man, crazy story.
Also, how long did you say it's been for the Blue Jays?
I believe it's been 32 years, right? Back to 93.
I know I had to wait a while to see my Dodgers win one. So hey, at least if we do lose this series, it'll take a little bit of the sting off knowing that Rodd gets to celebrate his World Series win there. But hey, don't get it wrong. Still rooting for my Dodgers to come back in this one.
Not over yet. Still got to get the job done. We're only up 3-2, so hey, let's still we'll get to that game momentarily. Let's kick it off though. It's Friday. Let's kick off the first game we got on the slate. We got the Memphis Tigers heading in to take on Rice here in this one. Vegas Al's game is going to get us going here. What do you got?
Going to Rice here. I got a 17. This thing's dropped all the way to 13.5. At the end of the day, Rice isn't as bad as people think. They're 4-4, a triple option team, and they got a Memphis team here who's off of the biggest win of the year against USF. Letdown spot. They do have playoff aspirations, but they have to win out. They have Tulane next week as well. So it's a letdown and look-ahead spot against the team, again, running the triple option here with Chase Jenkins, and he's been efficient through the air when they've needed him to. Last week, 190 yards through the air, no turnovers. As long as they play turnover-free football and control this clock, I definitely think they can cover the 17 points. Like I said, it is down to 13.5. I'm even comfortable there pretty much. So I'm on Rice here. Grab it.
Heading on over to Ninos. What do you got here in this matchup?
Yeah, we could definitely look at Rice early here. Again, they're getting 3 in the hook in the first quarter, which, again, you know how much I like my dogs there in that first quarter. Still getting a full touchdown. You know, you mentioned not getting less than 2 touchdowns on the full game. Still getting a touchdown in the first half there, which is another good look, I think. But I'll stick to the total in this one. We got Rice coming in at 5-3, the over. Memphis 4-4 there, and I think this actually I think is a touch low, despite being the highest total of the 3 games here on Friday. I think we get over this total of 49.
And for me here in this matchup, I'm looking at Rice's team total over. I'm looking at 17 and a half here as we speak, and I think kind of like a little spooky here on Halloween. That was the spread that this thing opened up at. That's the team total for this Rice squad. So why not spooky happy Halloween? Take the Rice team total over 17 and a half here in this one. They've been easily scoring that at home this season. 26 points a game. They've been averaging in their home games this season. Has been Rice, so there's definitely a few points of value there in my eyes. Against a Memphis squad, they can definitely give up 17 and a half points here. I think Rice team total over. That wraps up the first game we got on the slate for you. Let's head on over to game number 2, and that's the Pelicans heading into take on the Clippers. Head on over to Ninos. Get it started. What do you like in the NBA tonight?
Yeah, big spread here. Clippers coming in as pretty big home favorites in this one. Again, my favorite play on this game is again, I think they're worthy of this line. The Pelicans just haven't looked good at all, and even getting off the slow starts in their last couple of games, getting completely almost losing the first quarters by double digits there. But my strongest play on this game is for the Clippers to win both halves here. Getting a little plus money on that. I believe it was plus 130. Plus 135 or so on that. But if your book, again, doesn't offer that, just try to look for the smaller spread to lay here. So I'll just make my official play on the Clippers to cover the spread in the first quarter here, which is something more books should offer.
Definitely they should. For me here in this matchup here, NBA wise, I like the Clippers here at home. We've seen what they've done. They just dominated at home. And as you said, the Pelicans out on the road here, not been so good. Defensively, they're awful out on the road. They're giving up 52.4% field goal shooting in their couple road games already. And that's equating to giving up about 125 points a game in those 2 early sample size games. But you look what the Clippers have done in their 2 home games. They're shooting lights out, 57% field goal shooting from the Clippers, averaging 121 points. I think they score well into the 130s themselves. Do the Clippers. I'll take the team total over for the Clippers in this one on Friday night. I don't know where Vegas Al. What do you like here in this matchup?
I do think both teams get up and down the floor. I was going to look at some props for at least the Pelicans there, try to find some value. I do think Jeremiah Fears is going to be live, at least for his points total. Rookie kid out of Oklahoma, 6'3" guard. I like what he's shown so far. Put 21 points up there. I know it wasn't mop-up time mostly against the Nuggets, but averaging 13 points a game already this year as a rookie. I think they're going to use him along with Jordan Poole from the perimeter. So I was looking at their points, possibly over on the 3-point shots attempts from those 2 as well. I think they'll be the majority of the guys getting the shots from the perimeter. So Jeremiah Fears and Jordan Poole.
Hey, that wraps up game number 2 on the Friday night slate. Let's head on over to the Game 6 World Series. Game I love. I'll get us going here in this matchup. Hey, you're looking at this game, and I think Al's Dodgers want to stay alive. I think if Yamamoto just puts a repeat performance of what he did last time, I think the Blue Jays really have no shot. If he can come in and pitch a repeat performance like we've seen from him, he did give out a few hits here and there, and I think there was an opportunity for the Blue Jays to score a run, but they just didn't get the one hit. But that opportunity, I think, was one opportunity versus Yamamoto. We just see him continue to pitch lights out. And then I think Gausman at home here, he'll be up for it. He's rested. He's ready to go. He likes that little bit of extra rest in the spot. So he would tell you if he's not ready to go. He would tell you, be like, hey, save me for game 7 if need be. But they're not. They throw him up there. You want to finish it here. Crowd's going to be going nuts. I like the under here. I really think we see a lower scoring game than what we have, even once you get it late, because I think both these guys go into 6-7 inning territories here with Gausman and Yamamoto. I think we got a nice little pitchers duel. So if you want to take the first 5 early under, I wouldn't blame you there as well. But I'm taking the under full game here in this matchup. It's just spot. Dodgers, when they get on the road favored like this, I don't know. It's 33-14 to the under this year. I think Dodgers defensively will step up their game, and we know what Yamamoto does. This has dropped too. Like all the games have been at least 8, 8.5. This thing's at 7.5. 7.5 for a reason. Give me the under 7.5 in Game 6 of the World Series. I don't know where to Vegas. Al, what do you like here?
Looking prop wise at Mookie Betts. I know he hasn't been great. I gave out the finals or the World Series MVP pick there at 12-1. Not looking that great, but I think this is a pitcher here that he can take advantage of here in Gausman. 296 batting average, over 50-something at bats, 3 home runs as well. I'm looking at the Dodgers here. I do think they somehow make this series go 7 games at least. I like them to get this done, but at the end of the day, prop-wise, it's Mookie Betts, and then the rest of these guys that the Dodgers have, there will be an unsung hero here as well, a guy maybe like Tommy Edman here. Somebody will get it done for the Dodgers here, and somebody steps up and creates this Game 7. But I'm just a pick and a prop then. Dodgers, I like to win the game, and then Mookie Betts there. I think he starts going.
And on over to Ninos. What do you like here in Game 6?
Yeah, it's obviously if you look at the names and the starting pitchers and the way Yamamoto's been dealing lately, as you mentioned, gonna be tough to beat. And maybe this is a bit of an emotional hedge for me. I don't know, but I bet the Blue Jays here. I can just take the plus 1.5 if you still think the Dodgers win this one. Still leaves room for a one run win there for LA. But again, maybe just a bit of an emotional hedge for me. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not too excited about this pick, but it's gonna be Blue Jays plus the 1.5 for me. I think. Again, they got all the momentum. Again, I said names, numbers would back the Dodgers, but we still have home field advantage here with Toronto. We got the momentum right with the Blue Jays. So again, if they drop this one, we'll have to look rethink all that. Right, a lot of momentum will be given up there in Game 7, but as of right now, I'm on the Blue Jays plus 1.5 for Game 6.
Right.
But we'll be rooting for a Game 7. Don't get
and if you look at stats and trends, the Dodgers don't revenge games. But this season alone, 2 straight losses versus opponent. When they're favored in that next one, they're 1-10 ATS wise, but that's against the run line, right? So as Al alluded to, that run line might not be a bad play here if the Dodgers do win by 1, but it is what it is. But that stats and trends is also we chatted about before we shot this video was that's a regular season stat. There's a different emotion. This is Game 6 of the World Series. Sleep. Good luck sleeping tonight, Friday. Like getting into this game, we know, right? Like, man, it's been 32 years. I was like this high. There's people that 32 years ago, they didn't even get to see the Blue Jays win the World Series.
Speaking
I'd like to see it back to back. So what's going to happen if the Blue Jays win this World Series? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run to the window and find that first bet that I can make for the Blue Jays to hit back-to-back World Series, because that's exactly what's going to happen after they win the World Series. Blue Jays win back-to-back World Series. Here it comes. It's loading. They got the young talent. Look what Savage has done. First year. Fuck, what's he going to do in a full season? Don't worry. We'll rest him a little bit. We'll send him down to the juniors so he can reminisce and then come back up. But no, he's ready to go. Blue Jays will throw it up. Sorry, I got excited. I'm really excited. I can't help myself.
Speaking of rough sleep, I had a migraine, which I haven't had in a long time last night. It was rough for me to get to bed. I managed to sleep it off eventually. Didn't get much sleep, but here I am, right? And yeah, won't be needing too many horror films tomorrow if this one goes south. Yeah, that'll be quite a nightmare for me.
Nah, I think we're in for a good game. Pitchers duel. Should be a good one. Hey, that wraps up the Friday slate as we're heading into the weekend. Should be a good one. As you can tell, we're really excited. So, hey, let us know in the comment section below what you think about the 3 games we covered here today. So let's do a quick little recap before we head on out. First game we got Memphis taking on Rice. Grab Rice and them their points. I'm going to sprinkle on my line too. Why not? It's Friday night. Let's get it. Next game we got the NBA action. We got the Clippers rolling along. Ninos' game. He says grab the Clippers, lay the points there in that first quarter. They come out hot. They're at home. Just lights out. Clippers have been shooting 57% field goal shooting at home. Nice. And then we're in the World Series Game 6. I like the Blue Jays, but take the under. Pitchers duel going in this one. Give me the under 7.5. Hey, that wraps up Friday's edition of Cover the Spread. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Happy Halloween, everybody. Let's do what we do. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween.